The Takanashia department store build landed in our lap? Boss, Oba, tell me I'm not dreaming. Totally real. The prime contractor picked us, and the gig is gigantic. Construction alone clocks in at about 500 million. That's the kind of challenge I live for. My tools are itching to roar. Love the energy. Keep it high. But heads up, the prime contractor's rep comes with extra drama. What do you mean by extra drama? Hey there, I'm Takahiko Ishibashi, the guy in charge this time. You should be grateful I even bothered giving work to a tiny construction firm like yours. Yeah, he definitely seems like trouble. Told you, right? Well, let's just try to make this work somehow. What are you two whispering about? I show up here in person and don't even get a proper hello? Apologies, I'm Makoto Osanai. This guy is one of your workers? He's actually one of our best. Well, make sure you don't screw up. Right. I'm a top-tier graduate working at a major construction company. I'm not letting some no-name crew mess up my track record. I'll be keeping things tight, so you better brace yourselves. Later. This is gonna be rough. My name's Makoto Osanai, 40 years old. I work for a small construction company in my hometown. We landed a big project helping build a new store for the legendary department store, Takanashia. Get moving, get moving. You know what happens if we miss the deadline, right? Everything's on track and he's still barking at us non-stop. Excuse me, but it's about time for a break? Huh? Are you serious? Subcontractors don't get lunch breaks? Keep working. That so-called elite Ishibashi guy barked at me like I was dirt. That's just insane. I'm fine skipping it, but at least let the others take a rest. I've been watching you slackers since this morning. I'm just as tired as you are, alright? That may be true, but our working conditions are completely different. We're doing physical labor. If we don't rest our bodies, we won't make it through the afternoon. Don't talk back to me, subcontractor scum. You're beneath me, so just shut up and follow my orders. Subcontractor means we're hired to do part of the work. It doesn't mean we're beneath you. Yeah, I know that, but still, I'm from a major corporation, and you're from some no-name small-time firm. It's obvious who's got the upper hand here. Sorry, we're getting off topic. This isn't about that. Please, let them take a break. I'm begging you. Forget me. Give Osanai-san a break instead. Yeah, seriously. Let Osanai-san rest. Guys. What is this? Some kind of friendship soap opera? Pathetic. Anyway. Osanai-san. Are you okay? What? He collapsed? Drama queen much? What's going on? President Oba, Osanai-san He just suddenly collapsed. What? Call an ambulance. No need. He's clearly faking it. And if he's not, you'll be held responsible. You really okay with that? Fine. Call the ambulance if you want, but the rest of you stay here and keep working. No breaks, got it? What the hell is his problem? Does he not even care about Osanai-san? Forget him. We need to help Osanai now. Osanai's safety comes first. But if we're not careful, this could delay the whole schedule. I should check in with the client.
The ambulance is here.
Osanai-san, hang in there. You're gonna be okay. Sorry for causing so much trouble. Just as I was being loaded into the ambulance, the company president, Ana Takanashi, arrived.
President Oba told me something happened. What is going on here?
Actually, our employee Osanai suddenly collapsed.
What? Was it because of an impossible schedule?
No, the schedule's been fine. It's just I couldn't get a break.
No break! Labor law says workers must get a 1-hour break for every 8 hours worked. President Oba, why didn't you give him that?
It wasn't me who stopped them from taking breaks.
Wait, are you saying...
President Takanashi, what a pleasure to see you. You personally placed the order for the new Takanashiya project, and I assure you it's going smoothly. I've been giving these guys firm instructions myself.
It was you?
Huh?
You're the one who didn't let them. Who didn't let Makoto-san take a break?
That's because they were slacking off. Your company was praised as a reliable local construction firm, so I gave them a chance. But turns out they're just a bunch of lazy nobodies.
Is that true, President Oba?
Absolutely not. Not once have we delayed the schedule. We take pride in this work and face it with everything we've got.
Lying straight to President Takanashi's face, I guess backwoods companies really are dirty.
Then there's only one thing to do.
Let's cancel this deal and hire someone new.
No, Ishibashi. The deal being cancelled is with you.
What?
You're fired. Clear this site immediately.
Yes, ma'am. Did I hear that right? She couldn't have meant ending our deal, right? That's gotta be a joke.
Are you sure about this?
I don't mind if the schedule gets pushed. I'll just find a new contractor, and I'll make sure President Oba is reinstated.
Thank you very much. All right, everyone, start packing up.
You got it.
Understood.
Makoto-san, I'm so sorry this happened just because I hired that company.
Please don't say that. You're not to blame at all.
I'll ride with you in the ambulance.
No, you don't have to go to that trouble. No good. Just seeing her face makes me feel safe. I'm about to lose consciousness.
It's okay. Just relax and get some rest.
A termination notice? What the hell is this? That woman actually canceled the contract. She's mocking an elite like me? No way.
Ishibashi, is the project going smoothly?
Yes, Director Ogawa. Everything's perfectly on track.
Good. Make sure it's a success.
Is Takanashiya really that impressive?
Even though it's a regional department store, it's a respected old brand with a luxury feel that rivals any city store, and unique products you can only get here. Some tourists even come just for this place. Being involved in their second store is a big plus for us. Failure is not an option. Ishibashi, I'm counting on you.
Yes, leave it to an elite like me. So it's not just some country department store after all. I thought if it was a small-time store, I could make an excuse and say we canceled the deal ourselves. But if he finds out, I'm the one who'll get hammered. Is there any way to erase this cancellation? I know. Just pretend it never happened. Hey. Yes? Shred this. Got it. I'll slip the termination notice into a pile of useless papers and have my subordinates destroy it. I didn't see a thing, didn't do a thing. Besides, that was just a one-sided cancellation notice. They can't cancel without our consent. So the deal goes on. Ha ha ha.
Ugh, where am I?
Thank goodness! You're awake! This is the hospital. Makoto-san, are you fully conscious?
Hospital? Right, I collapsed at the site.
I was so worried about you.
Sorry for making you worry.
Good to hear you're better, though you'll be hospitalized for a week from overwork.
Overwork? Hospitalized? Is that really how bad it is?
Yes, so take this chance to rest well.
No way. We have the Takanashia build to finish. I'm going to talk to the doctor and get discharged right away.
No! That defeats the whole purpose of calling the ambulance and coming to the hospital.
But still,
We've decided to extend the deadline, so just relax.
really?
You can only perform your best if you're in top shape, right? So get plenty of rest.
Thank you.
Good. Glad you understand. Yes?
You can go back to work now, you know?
Oh, am I in the way?
No, not really.
Then I guess it's okay if I stick around.
Why?
Makoto-san, don't you remember?
Remember what?
10 years ago, when you rebuilt my family's house. I was 25 back then. I used to make homemade snacks and hand them out with tea during your breaks. Because of that, the schedule almost slipped. And my dad got mad, saying, "Don't cause trouble for everyone." Good times, huh?
Ah, you're that young lady from back then? You look so beautiful now, I didn't recognize you.
So, does that mean I wasn't cute back then?
No way, you were very cute even then. Over these 10 years, you've only gotten more polished.
Right. I worked hard because I wanted you to see me, Makoto.
You're beautiful without even trying.
That natural charm of yours never changes, huh?
I might have gotten some wrinkles, but I like to think my craftsmanship has improved.
Still clueless sometimes, huh?
Huh?
Well, get some rest. I'll explain the details later.
Yeah. Excuse me, are you Makoto Osanai? Yes, but who are you? I am... After a week in the hospital, I finally returned to work. I'm Yoda Okamura, your new project lead. Let's get started right away. Make sure to check the deadline and manage the schedule efficiently. Oh, and lunch break is at noon. Take good rest then. The main contractor changed, and so did the person in charge.
The contractor changed, but the job itself is basically the same. Everyone on site, let's work well together.
This new lead seems like a good guy. Alright, let's get started, everyone. Yeah. Got it. Hold up. Why are you moving ahead without me here? Ishibashi, what are you doing here?
I thought the contract was terminated.
I don't know anything about that.
You don't know? I sent you a termination notice the other day.
Nope, I didn't receive it. Didn't even get it delivered. Unilaterally canceling the contract without our consent is a breach of contract.
The real breach is on your side. You endangered your workers' lives by ignoring labor laws.
That's a matter of personal stamina, right? Besides, they were slacking off, so there was no way they'd get sick.
Don't you know what diagnosis Makoto-san got at the hospital?
It's a fake illness, right? Huh. Well, that's not something you can diagnose. It was overwork. I skipped lunch and pushed myself too hard. Overwork? Don't get cocky, you lazy bum.
It's a symptom from not working properly, making someone work without breaks. It's no wonder he collapsed from overwork. No surprise you don't trust a company like that. Get out of here immediately.
I told you, I'm the one in charge here. You're the one who should leave.
Me? I don't know what to say to that.
You're from our rival company, right? Trying to steal our credit? What a shady bunch you are. Look who's talking. Oh yeah? We know all about your dirty tricks. What are you talking about? I always wondered why you rushed the schedule without letting anyone rest. Finishing early is better, isn't it? What's the problem? That's exactly the problem. Huh. What does a subcontractor know about the main contract? While I was hospitalized, Director Ogawa came to visit me. Director Ogawa? A very kind person, always concerned about my condition. Of course, he's a director at a major company, skilled and well-respected. Seems so. He praised Ishibashi too, saying he's managed several sites, finishing ahead of schedule. Even while you are resting, progress will continue smoothly, so rest easy. I'm an elite employee, so of course. But that makes things suspicious. What do you mean? Despite finishing early, it seems the indirect construction costs weren't saved. That's obvious. Staying within budget was thanks to my precise direction. Do you even know what indirect construction costs are? Expenses unrelated to the building itself, like scaffolding setup or soundproofing. I know. What's your point? Basically, the sooner you finish, the more you save on indirect costs. Ah. But according to Director Ogawa, none of it was saved. That struck me as odd. That's because they must have used it for direct construction costs. I see. Clever excuse. It's not an excuse. It's fact. These two costs correlate. The faster you finish, the higher the direct costs, so it balances out.
Is that really true? All materials were ordered as specified by manufacturer and model, but we received completely different stuff.
We switched to a different manufacturer because we thought they made better products.
That's the problem. The materials you ordered were low quality and cheap, unlike what we specified.
So, you bought cheap, low-quality stuff? That means the direct construction cost would be cheaper too.
That's right. If you cut both costs, there should be a decent amount left over. But you say it's zero? I spent it. What are you accusing me of? Shall I be blunt? We suspect embezzlement. Don't be ridiculous. An elite employee like me would never do that. Then, let's ask Director Ogawa. Huh, saying whatever you want. I told you before, Director Ogawa is a big shot at a major company. You're just a subcontractor. You don't get to talk down to him.
Is that really your true colors?
Director Ogawa, why are you here? Weren't you supposed to be at a meeting?
Osanai pointed out something, so we started investigating on our end.
Investigating what?
The construction costs. We looked into the costs on every site you managed, and found that on average $50,000 was left unused per site.
Wow, that much left over? That's amazing. I'm really contributing to the company.
That money never made it back to the company.
Really? Where did it go then?
How shameless! Since there were no transfer records in the company accounts, we asked the police to investigate. They checked your personal accounts.
That's an invasion of privacy.
If there's a valid reason, banks can look into accounts, especially when requested by the police.
I don't accept that. Without my permission, that's totally wrong.
You say that, but the investigation confirmed deposits far beyond your salary. Exactly the leftover amount.
That's family inheritance, and that alone isn't solid proof.
We have proof. The invoices.
Huh? There was no discrepancy in actual expenses, right? Maybe some minor errors.
You doctored the numbers to make it add up. The genuine invoices are the copies from the stores you bought from.
You found them? Huh? No.
Sounds like you really did buy cheap materials from those stores.
Ah.
It wasn't easy to find, but now we can charge you. Admit your guilt.
Yeah, that's right. I saved indirect costs by finishing early and cut direct costs by ordering cheap materials. So I pocketed the savings. Thanks to me, the project finished faster. It's a win for you guys too. It's only a downside. What? Of course, you cut everyone's breaks. How is that a benefit? You get weekends and holidays off. That's enough rest. Workday's only 8 hours. You expect us to work straight through? No way! Taking breaks is a worker's right.
My valuable employee collapsed, especially Osanai. He's a great worker. I'll bill you for damages caused by his lost rest time.
Don't be ridiculous. That's your fault for poor health management. Then, Ishibashi, can you work long hours without breaks? Without water or lunch? I'm an elite employee, so it's fine.
You seem to be misunderstanding something. President Oba, Makoto-san, and everyone here are pros and elites on site. They know the job better than someone like you.
President Takanashi.
Huh. Do you realize how awesome we are?
Haha, hearing that makes me blush.
That's a nice thing to say.
So what?
Elite, you haven't achieved anything worth mentioning. I don't care if you're highly educated. Clinging to past glories is pathetic. What matters is now. How much you contribute to everyone. You're just a burden and haven't done a damn thing for anyone.
Say whatever you want. You. Stop that. Let go. You bitch. Just because you're a female boss doesn't mean you can act high and mighty. Arrogant people need to be taught a lesson. It's education. You're so outdated. How long will you cling to the past? What Ishibashi did was just hurting people. I'm calling the cops. That's why weaklings like you run rampant nowadays. Move. I'll never forgive this woman. I'm not letting go. I won't let anyone hurt President Takanashi. Hana,
Makoto-san!
We're backing you up.
protect Hana.
Don't let them touch her. I'm calling the police. I'll guide the police.
About 10 minutes later, the police finally arrived. Ishibashi was caught red-handed and taken away by the cops. He'll probably be investigated for embezzlement too.
Everyone, thank you so much for protecting me!
President Takanashi got hurt, it'd be a huge scandal here. It'd definitely hit the news. Also, it'd be awful if your beautiful face got hurt. I'd be heartbroken too.
Saying that so shamelessly again. Do you know how much that makes my heart race?
Huh? What do you mean?
I don't know! Figure it out yourself!
Why am I getting scolded? I don't understand women.
For now, let's take the day off. With all the questioning, work's out of the question anyway.
Right, the schedule's fine, so everyone can go home. Glad the new contractor is reasonable. Let's get packed up.
All right.
Wanna grab drinks?
You two were holding Ishibashi down, so expect to be questioned. No way.
Seriously?
I'll buy you a drink next time to say thanks.
Really?
Thanks a lot.
So, do you think Ishibashi will reflect on his actions?
Who knows? They say people can change, so I hope he turns over a new leaf.
I hope so too. After saying that, we both looked up at the sky. It looked like it was about to rain. After that, Ishibashi's crimes were uncovered. He embezzled $500,000 from the company. He also ordered cheap, low-quality materials using the same scheme, resulting in defective houses. His company got sued from all sides, with damages totaling $10 million. Because these crimes were severe and had no fines, he got 15 years in prison. 15 years? No way!
I worked hard to get it reduced, you know.
I'm innocent. Somehow overturn this verdict. You're my public defender, right?
No can do.
Don't give up before trying.
Honestly, I don't want to waste effort on you when there's no big payout.
That's called gross negligence. You lazy bum.
Is it okay to say that? I could ask for your sentence to be extended, you know.
What?
So just serve your time quietly.
15 years and $10 million in damages? My life's over. Damn it.
Well, just kidding. Good luck with that.
Takanashia, it's finally finished.
Thank you! You're truly construction elites!
Ha! Same thing you said 10 years ago.
Huh? You remembered me?
It was the first time the schedule almost slipped because of so many breaks. Right, Osanai?
That really freaked me out. Why so many breaks?
That's because I wanted to keep you there, Makoto.
Me? Why?
I'll be honest, Makoto. You're a bit of a space cadet, but I like how focused and cool you are at work.
What? I should have just confessed straight out instead of beating around the bush.
Huh?
What if I said being a space cadet was just an act? Just kidding.